Salut, sacred souls. C'est Sirian Mermaid, and welcome back to the channel. This one is a very beautiful, deep reading, you guys, as always, but we're just going to dive right in. So we're starting out here with this grid of cards. We have the Divine Director from the Divine Masters Oracle. This is very, very powerful stuff. Let me try to get it good. There we go. The Divine Director says, trust the process. Create space for divine order to unfold. All right, so let's read quickly from the guidebook here. I think you guys are going to love this one. The Divine Director is an advanced cosmic light being from the heart of Source who is dedicated to helping Earth and all her inhabitants align with divine purpose. He is one of the more elusive Divine Masters. Part extraterrestrial, part angel, he can take many forms, but in most cases, looks like a character from Star Trek. He works closely with the angels to ensure they are fulfilling their duties and helping the humans they are charged with protecting. Your message. You are being guided to stop trying to micromanage the universe. Sometimes events are beyond human comprehension, and thus trying to figure out the finer details of your life may be holding you back rather than taking you forward. When the Divine Director comes to you, you are being invited to trust that there is a purpose beyond what is unfolding. The choices and circumstances and challenges you are facing will lead you to know and trust yourself at a deeper level. If you find yourself not knowing where to go from here, there's a good chance that there's an aspect of your life that you have refrained from dealing with, healing, or sharing. In order for the next step to be revealed to you, you are encouraged to address the aspects of your life that you have overlooked, for when you do so, you allow the energetic wheels of the universe to take you forward. Wow. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Oh, I loved this. I love this message. Some of you, I was hearing pretty brown eyes when it comes to the Divine Director. Some of you could be bald or considered shaving your hair for a spiritual purpose or have low cut hair as well. This is like a very good crown chakra ritual to do to reactivate yourself and just renew your antennas, right, of which you bring in and pull in information, just to reset yourself in that way and get clearer signals coming in. Now that's one way you can do so, is by shaving your hair, going bald. There's just multiple methods. That's one way you can do so. Now, you're being called to follow your passion. So some of you seem like you could have been a little repressed or even participating in cycles of self-sabotage. But you know, the Divine Director has extremely high spiritual ranking. This is definitely someone high ranking, very close to the Most High, if not the Most High himself. Now, you're being encouraged to follow your passion, not exactly forcing yourself to be or do anything or fit in a particular box. It's about you flowing, even when it's saying keep romance alive, like romanticizing your life, loving your life, falling in love with yourself, with your passions, immersing yourself and what you really love to do, what makes you happy, something that you would do with your eyes closed, something you would do even if no one paid you for it, even when no one is watching you. This is a passion. It's time to reignite your passions, your senses, get in touch with what excites you about your life. That is your purpose. That is you being divinely directed. And honestly, you were implanted here for a purpose, a high vibrational purpose. And you're meant to do a lot of things in this life that may not always look like external accomplishments. There's a lot of spiritual shifts that just your presence helps Earth to go through. So you're somebody who could definitely, you're a grid worker. Yep. Center and ground. You center and ground the energy of different locations across the grid or, Earth. Some of you would do very well living off the grid as well. It says forgive and forget. So also forgiving and for like releasing. For me personally, I forgive y'all, but I don't forget. And for my Soul Tribe members watching this, you probably have the memory of an elephant. So I don't see you forgetting anything either. However, when you release something and its power over you, when you forgive, you release the power it has over you to dictate or manage your emotions. It's about you releasing everything. And this bald divine director here, excuse me, represents someone who isn't afraid to detach from their image or from perceptions of themselves that doesn't serve them, right? I believe people who go bald, it's usually for a very spiritual purpose and very like high level purpose. It's not like a superficial thing. It's usually somebody who has a much higher level of consciousness that is able to do something like that and commit, because that is something that is a physical change, right? And I'm not talking about, someone who's just getting older and the cul-de-sac isn't working anymore. I mean, this is someone who deliberately chose, hey, I have a full head of hair and I'm shaving it, For some of you, this is also if you had a condition of which you weren't able to grow your hair very well, or, God forbid, if you ever had cancer or some sort of condition that didn't allow you to, keep your hair for that time being, or that cycle of time. Some of you are just embracing it, embodying it, because you have a higher purpose. Some of you are meant to also mediate things in a higher dimension, right? And for others of you, you have ancestors and spirit guides that are watching you on the other side that are mediating things for you here. So you keeping your crown chakra cleansed and open, as well as your heart chakra, is going to keep you in tune with the path that you're designed to follow, with the path that you chose coming into this incarnation of your soul's existence. All right. So it's time to turn over a new leaf and break the chains that bind you. I was getting a lot of healing energy coming out here for you. There's a lot of healing heart chakra energy, love, letting light in. You're a very, very powerful person. I feel like something about your eyes are very captivating and pulls people in. It draws people in towards you. And your eyes are so convincing. It's like when somebody looks in your eyes, you almost seduce them into doing what you say. And it doesn't feel impure or malintent, like malicious at all. It just feels like something about the depth of your eyes, something about the windows to your soul invites people to do what they feel they should do. Like when you look at them, I hope this makes sense. It's kind of hard to explain it, but you make people feel like they should do what you think they should do. Does that make sense? Like they don't understand what other option they would have, or like it just makes sense to follow you. You have an old soul. That's the thing. So when people look in your eyes, it comes with this subconscious understanding that you have a spiritual authority that people should be taking heed to. Even more like younger souls or rebellious souls, they still tend to submit to your will in that moment. They will still concede to your decree. Does that make sense? Now, find your muse. This is all about you tapping into your inner artist, your inner lover energy. The lover is a very powerful frequency. This is the energy of the artist, the creator, right? From which it's that womb space. And because you seem to have such a powerful womb space or a powerful seed, your sacral chakra, 111 could stand out to you, 1111 as well. You tend to draw to you really powerful synchronistic things. You also are somebody who, the way you create and the way you channel, especially when you're in flow state, it's like unbelievable the things you can do. It's like nobody can say that wasn't God moving through you. That wasn't you tapping into that God body, God energy, like source energy in flow state. Some of you may want to look into stream of consciousness as a form of poetry and self-expression. This is going to be a powerful avenue for you. Even if this isn't necessarily the space you're in, this can help you to just writing down just exactly as you think it, exactly as it comes to you, just flow, 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 flow. And when you keep going, it creates more momentum for things to come out that would not have otherwise come out unless you were tapped into that frequency. You have to lock into it and just zone out for a moment too, for certain things to come through. I've done this quite a bit of times, especially as a poet and a singer. When I write music, think of like when I'm singing as well, just getting ideas, things start flowing through me that I haven't consciously thought of. It's like a higher version of myself, my higher self. God is like taking over my vessel because my frequency through the process of creation, my vibration has increased so much that it invites the Most High to move through me. Your vessel becomes so high vibrational, so pure that you can hold the frequency of God for any significant period of time to do what you have to do here on this earth. This is for a very high vibrational being. And there is no reason for you not to be great. This is literally how you're designed, how you're wired. You're a powerful being. So definitely treat your vessel well so that you can continue to hold this frequency. Everything about your existence has to reflect it because your frequency is so high. So if you partake in things that are low, it will severely stifle you in life. So love yourself first. This is where we close out. You've got to love yourself first for you to manifest the fulfillment of your spiritual design on earth. You're here to leave a legacy, something that people won't forget, something that ripples throughout the waves ripple throughout the fabric of time, which you do here and now. People will be thanking you as an ancestor down the line for the things that you are facilitating here on earth. I don't even think you fully understand the depth of that. I think you have an awareness. You definitely seem to be someone who's spiritually aware. You've gone through at least 1 to 2 like really big, powerful spiritual awakenings in this present incarnation. But this is just a reminder that you're not crazy and that you are on the right path. Okay? You're on the right path. Do a lot of crown chakra, sacral, root, and heart chakra meditations at this time. Honestly, all your chakras, but you're especially going to want to focus on your crown and your heart right now, and your root, and your sacral. I keep saying the same 4 chakras, so that's just what it is. I'm sending you so much love and light. 1414 on the recording timer as I speak. I hope you enjoyed this transmission, and personal readings are linked down below. Soul Tribe, as always, je t'aime, à la prochaine.